Proverbs chapter 10 from Brenton's Septuagint translation. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 1. A wise son makes his father glad, but a foolish son is a grief to his mother. Treasure shall not profit the lawless, but righteousness shall deliver from death. The Jehovah will not famish a righteous soul, but he will overthrow the life of the ungodly. Poverty brings a man low, but the hands of the vigorous make rich. A son who is instructed shall be wise, and shall use the fool for a servant. A wise son is saved from heat, but a lawless son is blighted of the winds in harvest. The blessing of the Jehovah is upon the head of the just, but untimely grief shall cover the mouth of the ungodly. The memory of the just is praised, but the name of the ungodly man is extinguished. A wise man in heart will receive commandments, but he that is unguarded in his lips shall be overthrown in his perverseness. He that walks simply walks confidently, but he that perverts his ways shall be known. He that winks with his eyes deceitfully procures griefs for men, but he that reproves boldly is a peacemaker. There is a fountain of life in the hand of a righteous man, but destruction shall cover the mouth of the ungodly. Hatred stirs up strife, but affection covers all that do not love strife. He that brings forth wisdom from his lips smites the fool with a rod. The wise will hide discretion, but the mouth of the hasty draws near to ruin. The wealth of rich men is a strong city, but poverty is the ruin of the ungodly. The works of the righteous produce life, but the fruits of the ungodly produce sins. Instruction keeps the right ways of life, but instruction unchastened goes astray. Righteous lips cover enmity, but they that utter railings are most foolish. By a multitude of words thou shalt not escape sin, but if thou refrain thy lips, thou wilt be prudent. The tongue of the just is tried silver, but the heart of the ungodly shall fail. The lips of the righteous know sublime truths, but the foolish die in want. The blessing of the Jehovah is upon the head of the righteous. It enriches him, and grief of heart shall not be added to it. A fool does mischief in sport, but wisdom brings forth prudence for a man. The ungodly is engulfed in destruction, but the desire of the righteous is acceptable. When the storm passes by, the ungodly vanishes away, but the righteous turns aside and escapes forever. As a sour grape is hurtful to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so iniquity hurts those that practice it. The fear of the Jehovah adds length of days, but the years of the ungodly shall be shortened. Joy rests long with the righteous, but the hope of the ungodly shall perish. The fear of the Jehovah is a stronghold of the saints, but ruin comes to them that work wickedness. The righteous shall never fail, but the ungodly shall not dwell in the earth. The mouth of the righteous drops wisdom, but the tongue of the unjust shall perish. The lips of just men drop grace, but the mouth of the ungodly is perverse.